So I was just here in the playground, jumping around, messing around, and just having some good old fun. But I'm here to talk to you about, I don't know where the about came from because apparently I'm Canadian or British right now, but I'm here to talk to you about knowing when to jump from DX consumer bodies to pro bodies. Here we go. So yeah, knowing when to jump is a huge step in your photography career. I started off with the D3000. I started off with the basic kit lenses. I started off with what probably a lot of you guys have right now. But the thing is, knowing when to go pro, knowing when to go full frame. And that's what a lot of people are asking right now. So where do you start off? Well, first of all, try to see where your problems are, what you need to improve, and you'll definitely find yourself improving. Start with a list. Jot down your pros, your cons, and if you have more cons than pros, move on up. Basically, the thing with basic, consumer, prosumer bodies is that they're light, they're cheap, and that's what you get. You learn with those bodies, and then you step up. In regards to your pro bodies, they feel better, they work better, and they work way better in lower light. Now, I found myself wanting to go from a D3100 to a D7000, and that's what you call a vertical leap because it's going from a consumer body to a prosumer body. And then I found myself being restricted with the ISO. Now, I was not getting the ISO I wanted. I shot at a wedding and it just wasn't great. So I found myself going from the D7000 to the D700 because I wanted that full frame pop. And it's just great to have that full frame possibility. I mean, picture a square, that's your full frame, but cut that off 1.5 times, 1.6 times, and boom, you've lost image, etc. Full frame was the way to go for me. If you find yourself being very, very limited, you're gonna find yourself going that way too. But the basic is you're not a pro if you have a pro body, or you're not determined a pro if you have a pro body. If you have a pro body, you should understand why you do it. And yeah, so if I were you, make a list, jot down the things. If you find yourself being limited, it's time to move up. Don't start off by buying a new body like a D800. Start off basic, learn the basics, learn everything you need, and that's about it. So as I said, don't, you could think pro, learn everything, but don't buy a pro body unless you really need. If you need to really learn, how to use a D800, etc., and it takes more than probably a half hour, you probably don't deserve the camera or need the camera. But that's about it. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Please subscribe. Let me know down below, have you made the move from DX to FX, etc. It'd be really, really cool to find out. Also, any horror stories. Take it easy, guys.